Welcome back to Tiedemann Field in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Brian Schultz alongside Brandon Kinnard. Take a moment to collect ourselves here as the pitcher back on the mound for Superior is Nick Bursick. Due up for the Titans in this inning, Derek Layton, Alex Mullendor, and Doug Beatty. Layton stands in there with an 0-1 count, foul one back to the net. Here's Bursick's 0-1 pitch, swung on, grounded up along third. Foul. 0-2 on Layton. Layton had a great game one of this doubleheader. 2 for 4, 3 RBI in that 10-4 victory for the Titans. Bursick had a slow start to this game. It's 2-0. Titans lead it. Got the bats going there. A shallow ground ball hit the third. On the run, Layton will stretch for first. He'll get there. Veith at third had to make a pretty quick play on that. The throw was not fast enough to get Layton, who has some speed. And the Titans, again, have their leadoff man aboard here in inning number 2. It's the catcher, Alex Mullendor, up next for the Titans. The righty's in the box right away. Bursick now out of the stretch. Layton with a pretty significant lead at first. Showing bunt is Mullendor up along first. That'll get Layton to second, and the sacrifice advances the runner. It's a successful one. One down in inning number 2. Titans trying to keep the runs flowing in this game. 2 in inning number 1. Here's Doug Beatty. Also had a good game 1. 4 of 5. 2 doubles and a triple. Pretty solid game for Mr. Beatty. He takes a look at a ball outside from Bursick.
Exciting triple that he had late in that game as well. Provided some important insurance runs. 2 RBIs on that play for Beatty. Nice production coming out of the 9 spot in the order.
Beatty takes a look at a 2-seam fastball on the outside corner, called strike. And the count is actually checked at 0-2 to Beatty. He's behind. Bursick takes a look at Layton at second, fires toward home. Beatty fouls one off and stays alive. We'll bring you the broadcast of both games tomorrow as well. The doubleheader starting at noon between the Yellow Jackets and the Titans, right here from Titan State, or Tiedemann Field, right next to Titan Stadium. Bursick, the 0-2 pitch. Beatty, check swing as the ball was high at his face. Sometimes as a batter, to fend off those high pitches that are right in your grill, you got to swing through it. Beatty did not make that mistake. Bursick the pitch. Swung on, driven deep to right center. Will the wind carry this out of here? Looking up at the wall is Marshall, and it is gone! A home run for Doug Beatty. Just barely getting over the wall in right center. Marshall lost it in the sun. He slipped on the track out there, but Beatty extends the Titans' lead 4-0.
And with that, Doug Beatty has completed the doubleheader cycle.
That's right.
With the triple, the 2 doubles, a single in the first game. Now a home run in his first at-bat in the second game, and that's got to be exciting.
That's his first home run of the year. Now check that his 4th. His 4th. Looking at the wrong row.
1 + 3.
1 + 3 = 4. Beatty gives the Titans a 4-0 lead. It's back to the top of the order, and Nolan Fadness, the lefty, got aboard with a single and then a charge error to Williamson, the shortstop, who overthrew the first baseman, Hahn. Fadness was able to advance to second on that play and score the first run for the Titans in this game. Count is 1-1 to him. Bursick the pitch. Fadness takes a look at a fastball high and out of the zone. Bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Bursick the windup and the 1-1 pitch to Fadness. Swung on, driven into the left center field gap. That's going to drop for a base hit. Fadness is aboard once again. 2 for 2 in this game against Bursick. And the bats continue to fly for the Titans. We'll see if Kyle Van Abel can extend it with only 1 away here in inning number 2. You think about the turnaround for this Yellow Jackets team, expecting to play on their home turf. In the matter of a day, decided, hey, we'll take a 6-hour drive south, and we'll go play in Oshkosh. That's a tough turnaround for this team.
That is like a sudden slap in the face right there.
Field conditions not good enough. Van Abel fouls one off, 0-1 to him. Bursick, the 0-1 pitch, swung on, driven in the right center field gap. That's going to drop. Could be extra bases for Van Abel. Fatness has some wheels. He's going to try and score. Van Abel going to go for third. Throw coming in from the outfield is going to be very, very late. Van Abel in there with a sliding triple and an RBI that extends the Titans' lead 5-0. Beautiful piece of hitting by the third baseman. Bursick cannot get it together on the mound. He's been firing him in there. He's pitching strikes, but the Titans just able to knock him every which way, placing that ball where the players aren't. The 2 errors didn't help him in the first inning, but this time it's just all beautiful hitting by UWO.
Yeah, still just 1 out here in the top of the second inning, and that 1 out was a sacrifice, so not really getting it in a traditional fashion.
Fastball from Bursick is inside. Behind in the count he starts to Tyler Camps, 1-0. Van Abel at third. Titans threatening to continue this inning rally. Bursick out of the stretch, takes a look at Van Abel. The pitch, swung on, driven into the right center field gap. Could be extra bases for Camps. Van Abel will score. The ball is bobbled in the outfield. Camps going to dig for third, and he's in there with a stand-up triple. Cheers coming from the home dugout, or visiting dugout, depending on how you want to look at it.
We'll call it home.
We'll call it home. It is home for the Titans. Bursick's going to get a meeting. And there you go, the charge horde sounds.
Yeah, the crowd very fired up here at Tiedemann Field, as well as the Titans dugout. Everyone here knows what's at stake. The Titans can sense that postseason berth coming their way. Already with a 6-0 lead here, just 4 outs offensively into this game for them. So just looking at it, they know with a win, they will be in the postseason on Friday in Stevens Point. They can taste it.